What's up, Buttercups? How are you guys doing on this golden day? Well, today we have some golden McLarens behind us, and guess which one's which? One of them is a 570S and one of them is a 570 GT. I'm gonna bet that pretty much none of you knows that answer. Maybe unless you're like a 570 GT and S connoisseur. To the normal eyes, they might look the same, but they're actually completely different. And I'm just gonna give you guys the answer. This is the 570S and this is the 570 GT. They both have the same horsepower numbers, they both have the same torque, almost everything. But the main difference is that the 570 GT has something up its sleeve, which I'm gonna show you guys right now. Oh, there it is, hello. Okay, so this is pretty much what differentiates the 570S from the GT. You can pretty much put your bags here and it's just awesome. I love the way it looks. I haven't heard a fact that you actually have more storage space in the 570 GT than a Ford Focus. Think about that. Because not only do you have the back storage space, you also have the front one, which I'm gonna show you now. The space here is actually massive. This is the 570S, and it's pretty much exactly the same as the GT. So, but imagine this plus in the 570 GT, getting this plus the back storage space. Boom. So it's really interesting how you can only open this, like you can see the engine fine, but you can't really open it apart from maybe a McLaren service center. The suspension has also been tuned in the 570 GT. It's kind of hard for me to even differentiate, but the suspension has also been tuned in the 570 GT so that it's softer and more dailyable. And so the 570S is the more hardcore version, and the 570 GT, like it says, Grand Tourer, is the more relaxed golden one. And these are both in the McLaren Sport Series. And so they're like the baby McLarens, or like the youngest McLarens, but they both have over 500 horsepower, which is kind of sad or kind of funny. One reason I love McLarens is that pretty much all of them, no matter what, unlike Lamborghini that discriminates, they all have the butterfly doors, but no Lambos, or it's only the V12 Lambos that have the butterfly doors. Like the way the black just goes there. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, the next thing, just look at the back of this thing. Like both of them, oh. McLarens have just known how to kill the back of their cars. I think the back of their cars look a lot better, and in this case, it is oh my gosh. Over here, you have the McLaren-shaped taillights. Everything here is just, It's just pretty cool how you could just see the heat shield and the engine just from here. And it's open, that's really weird. So if I wanted to just take out something from the back, I could just but it's probably gonna burn my hand. Even though these cars are very similar, they're also very differently spec'd. For example, these cars has the golden carbon ceramic brakes. And these only God knows how many, I think these are like over a $20,000 option. I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me on that. But this has the carbon ceramic brakes. I said brakes, brakes. Well, the 570 GT has the steel brakes. Oh God. I've just never gotten used to getting into supercars. But one difference between the 570S and the GT is in the interior. The interior looks pretty much the same, but in the gauge cluster, I noticed that the way the parking sensors and a few things are laid, it's a little bit different on the display. And the only other difference in the interior is just the 570 GT that is shown in the name plaque, which is under this place right now. The visibility in here is amazing compared to the 570 GT. You can just see better, and it just looks, you can't see the engine anymore compared to the 570S. You can't really see the engine, and so that's kind of sad. So in here, you have these amazing carbon paddles that just feel so good. There's just carbon everywhere. And I've just really found it really interesting how the carbon paddles work on the 570. Like you can literally just feel them. It's like a game. They rock from side to side as you press them. So yeah, I just love this Alcantara steering wheel. Oh my gosh. I also love just the way this interior just outlaid of both of them. Like McLaren knows how to design an interior. I love the way this thing is outlaid as well. All these buttons, everything just looks so nice, and it's so easy to get used to as well. It's not difficult. And these seats, these seats are pure gold. Like these ones have like Alcantara inserts and red, and they just hug you so well, so goldenly awesome. And yeah, another way you can tell that this is the 570S is also through this, and then on this one you can just see the 570 GT. So, oh my goodness. So driving the golden McLaren, oh my gosh. So there's a lot of drive modes for this, but now right now it's in auto. But yeah, I'm just gonna driving it. Oh my gosh, it literally feels like you could daily this thing every single day. Oh my gosh, it is just awesome. And the steering wheel feels awesome. It's just such an occasion, like driving a car like this, and it just feels amazing to drive. The steering, again, it can be changed by these different settings on the what's it called, McLaren mode thingy thing. But yeah, this is an awesome car for the money that you pay for it.
It's a lot of bang for the buck for the car. I mean, it's you know, the MSRP of the car is right around, you know, low 200s. And I mean, you're talking about a car that's a little over a year old.
Yeah.
And you're already getting able to buy these cars now in the 160, 70 range. So that seems to be a real sweet spot for a lot of clients. I think what this has going for it, it's got a newer style. Yeah. It also has warranty left, which is a really big value add to a lot of people. Nothing on these cars are cheap.
So it has the factory warranty, everything. Just absolutely. Oh my gosh.
And you always got the enjoyment of the turbos blowing up.
Oh my gosh.
That's 100 real quick.
What?
That was 96. So it's got a lot of zip.
That's crazy.
So it's a lot of car for the money, I think. It's enjoyable to drive.
Yeah.
Now we have less than 5 miles left on the gas tank. So
disaster.
We're gonna have to be easy.
Yeah. This is it's so easy to drive. Like literally, I used to think that driving like a supercar or like a McLaren, for example, was like super difficult. But no, it's really easy. And the steering feels awesome. There's not a lot of noise, but again, when you put down that pedal.
Now, what I would do here is roll the window down.
Tunnel!
We got a tunnel. So let's at least enjoy the music McLaren has provided.
Personally, which car do you prefer?
Excuse me. I think I'd probably go for the GT, only because as you get older, your back kills you. So, but there are different modes you can drive in this car, and which allows you to change the suspension, change the gear ratios for a sportier drive, or if you're looking for, like we are right now, a little bit more of a comfort ride. I think it drives pretty well.
I also just really like that they have the all the cars, whether the Sport Series or Super Series, they all have the doors, the butterfly doors. I mean,
well, my wife wouldn't like me saying, but when the doors go up, the panties go down. So they say.
Yeah, so they say.
Anytime you have a car where the doors go up, everybody loves it.
It's awesome.
Although this car comes equipped with nav and great sound system. Bowers & Wilkins makes an incredible sound system, which is an upgrade in this car. You'd be an idiot not to roll the windows down under it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just love it how you can just see, there's a sense of occasion. And again, these visibility of these McLarens, it's just awesome. Like, you can see completely out of that rearview mirror. It's not bad at all. Even though it's a 570S / 570 GT, they're both amazing cars. The 570S or the 570 GT is a little bit like more like softer and more dailyable, but they're both amazing cars. I mean, if you could afford any of these cars, personally, I would go for the S because it's the more hardcore version, and I don't need that much storage space. But if you need more storage space for the what's it called, GT, then please take the GT. It's pretty golden. But yeah, this is an amazing car for the money. And again, like, I would advise you to pick up this thing used as well, because again, it comes with the factory warranty, and so it is an amazing value for the money. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this golden video, even as I park this McLaren back, and I'll catch you guys on the next magnificently golden drive. Bye!